The Tale of Alex and Ben. Once upon a time in the small town of Riverdale, two boys lived on opposite ends of life's spectrum. Alex lived in a grand mansion on the hill with golden gates and a garden so big it could have been a park. Ben, on the other hand, lived in a tiny house at the edge of the woods with a leaky roof and walls that creaked whenever the wind blew too hard. But despite their differences, fate had a funny way of bringing these two together. It all started on a warm summer afternoon. Alex was flying his brand new drone, a fancy piece of tech his dad had given him for his birthday. He had been showing off to some kids in the park, making the drone do flips and loops in the air. But just as he was about to pull off another trick, a gust of wind came out of nowhere and whoosh, the drone crash-landed in the woods. "Great," Alex muttered, stomping toward the trees. Meanwhile, Ben was sitting under his favorite oak tree, sketching in his notebook. He loved drawing the world around him, trees, animals, even people. When he saw a shiny black object land with a thud not far from him, he got up to investigate. As Alex approached, he spotted Ben crouched over his drone. "Hey, that's mine," he called out. Ben stood up and smiled. "Relax, I wasn't going to keep it. Looks like the wing's broken though." Alex frowned. My dad's going to be so mad." Ben tilted his head. "It's not too bad. I could help you fix it if you want." "You? Fix it?" Alex raised an eyebrow, eyeing Ben's worn-out clothes. Ben just grinned. "Yeah, me. I'm pretty good at fixing things." Alex hesitated, but eventually nodded. "Fine. Let's see what you got." The two boys sat down under the tree. Ben pulled out some tools from his backpack. He always carried a few, just in case. As Ben worked, they got to talking. Alex learned that Ben's dad used to be a mechanic before he passed away, and Ben had picked up a lot of skills from him. Ben learned that Alex's dad was always busy with work, which left Alex feeling lonely in his big house. By the time Ben finished fixing the drone, the two boys were laughing like old friends. Alex even let Ben take the drone for a spin. From that day on, Alex and Ben became inseparable. Alex introduced Ben to video games and fancy gadgets, and Ben taught Alex how to climb trees and fish by the river. They learned so much from each other, like how happiness isn't about what you have, but who you share your time with. One afternoon, Alex brought Ben to his house for the first time. Ben's eyes widened at the sight of the marble floors and crystal chandeliers. "This place is insane," Ben said, spinning in circles. Alex shrugged. "Yeah, but it's kind of empty, don't you think?" Ben smiled. "Not anymore." They spent the day turning the mansion into their own adventure zone, using pillows for forts and sliding down the grand staircase on cushions. But Alex didn't just invite Ben over to his world. He made an effort to visit Ben's too. He didn't mind the leaky roof or the creaky walls. To Alex, Ben's house was cozy and full of warmth. He loved how Ben's mom always had a plate of cookies ready, even if she didn't have much to spare. As the years went by, their bond only grew stronger. Alex's wealth and Ben's struggles didn't matter. They were just two kids who saw the world differently and made it better for each other. And so, Alex and Ben taught everyone in Riverdale a valuable lesson. True friendship isn't about where you come from or what you have. It's about kindness, understanding, and the joy of sharing life's adventures together.